But anyway.
But talking on that, we might as well talk about our Brixton, innit? The block party that happened real quick.
Oh,
Big up Brixton. Man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
There's also another one a few weeks ago in Church Road in Northwest. I mean, closer to where you two live. Well, not too close, because like Northwest and North is quite separated, but I guess closer than South anyway.
The Church Road block party.
Oh, the one in North.
You guys did.
Do you know what? There's been.
No.
Nah. That's COVID Central, bro. Nah, that's COVID
That
Central.
was COVID Central for real.
Yeah.
But big up Claire_419 for all the video.
Oh yeah. Shouts to you.
Definitely go to her.
Shouts to you.
Yeah, man.
Don't know why.
The amount of times she said they're taking the table, I've lost count.
Snitch, all in one.
Jesus Christ is Lord today.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, I mean, all these block parties are kind of crazy. Like, I get
That's
it.
how you catch Rona. That's how you catch Corona. Like, it's not worth it, man. It's actually not worth it.
Block parties are dead anyway, though.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go.
I don't rate it personally, innit?
Yeah. The thing is,
especially when they're packed out like the Church Road one. Man are just standing there getting sweaty, bruv, bumping against each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they ain't even catching a wine. No, listen, these men aren't even catching a wine, bruv. You man are bumping up against each other, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like, your block parties are looking dead, bruv.
Talk to them.
You know what I'm saying?
He's talking directly to the camera as well.
Talk to all the house.
He's talking to everyone. Man said, I'm talking to all of you.
But the block parties are just, they're not it, innit?
Yeah, listen, just be safe, man. Listen, July the 4th is just around the corner, innit? I mean, from when we're filming this, July the 4th is just around the corner.
But it's still gonna be the same thing, though.
Are you still gonna?
Nah, but the thing, okay, we're out now, yeah, but it's to an extent, innit? Like, wait, have you been out?
Oh no, not to close, but like, you know, just being out.
Oh
like,
yeah, same, same. That's not even too bad. But like, I'm not gonna start going to all like parties and clubbing and shit. All of these like social events surrounded by people, because I'm sure.
Apartment parties or like little small gatherings, like.
If I know them, if I actually know the people, maybe. And if I know they're like.
No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, man.
But then even saying that, still saying that, yeah, it's true. Like, you could.
No, but what do you think about the whole police retaliation?
Are you talking about what happened in Brixton yesterday?
Yeah, in Brixton.
They ran away.
So,
like, do you think it's justified? Do you think, like, obviously the media are gonna take it and twist it, and they're gonna have their own agenda? No, it's flown away. Don't worry about it.
It's right there. It's right there.
Stop it.
No, he's lying. He's lying.
It's there. It's literally right there.
What are you looking for?
And then also you had the illegal rave in Manchester a couple weeks ago.
Do you know
there
what?
was hardly any media attention on that, but this Brixton one you have a lot. So
Media attention already on the Brixton.
Yeah, I got notifications on my phone.
I think most of where they. Wait, a thug brandished the sword at police.
Yeah, thugs.
What others?
Are we gonna
wait? Let me wait for this guy. What I don't like, I really don't like the way that the media has a big double standard in the way that these stories are presented, because when it's a predominantly black group of people, you hear key words like thug, violence, black on black crime.
Oh yeah, the black on black crime.
That's another buzzword.
Black on black crime.
But then that doesn't make sense, because the one in Manchester, there was literally thousands of people there, and
I didn't hear white on white crime.
Someone got raped there. Someone literally got raped there. Like, they were fighting with actual swords. It was all caught on video, but we didn't see the media giving this kind of same energy. And so it kind of just speaks to the fact that there is still quite a lot of double standards and possibly racism.
It is racism. It is blatant racism.
When
you are villainizing black.
There's other places outside of London that are like very violent, and there's a lot of crime. Like, you got Bristol, you got Glasgow, yeah. There's other like little areas. What's another area?
What's even crazy is that like the part of the UK with the highest amount of knife crime, I believe, is like, I think it might be Glasgow, like somewhere far up north. Yeah. But it's a predominantly white area. But obviously, whenever you hear knife crime, you always think of, what's the first thing you think?
It's racialized.
Young. It's become that's exactly it. It's become racialized. Like, you think young black boys stabbing each other in London, because the media has attached this kind of perception to it. But it's almost like, we know this isn't the case statistically, but it's become so racialized now that.
But Akala was saying.
That's where I got it from, Akala.
Yeah.
Don't even
But he was saying
big up
that you
Akala though. You see,
big up Akala.
You should use serious youth violence, because knife crime is so racialized. So
Yeah.
Youth violence, because youth doesn't have a colour. Youth is just youth, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know. But then it becomes a matter of age. Because then, as an ageism, then they'll start focusing. The young people in the UK and.
But yes, but also no, because young people will feel the effects of the policy of the current government or the government force. So that's when you see have these policies worked, yes or no. That's when you see it. Like, okay, if we've cut housing, if we've cut youth programs, if we've cut this, you will see it in the youth, and the violence will manifest there. So I get it, but that is where the manifestations of the policies happen. So looking at the youth is not necessarily bad.
At the end of the day, crime happens when there's usually when there's a lack of opportunity, when there's lack of investment, lack of schools, lack of colleges, universities, youth clubs, unemployment. Yeah, so then obviously the youth, they're just gonna be doing nothing all day. So what is there to do? Go out and do a madness, you know what I'm saying?
It's true. I think that goes for the majority of the people at that block party last night. Yeah, they kind of fit that quota right there that you just listed out.
Yeah, because then people will still be like, oh, well, look at the black people going out and fighting the police and stuff you do to yourself. And
black on black crime.
And it's hard.
It's a never-ending cycle, isn't it?
Yeah, because obviously you kind of think, okay, why were you there? But at the same time, it's like, no, this is actually real frustrations that we're going through, and we're now reacting. But they only see our reaction; they never see the before.
This is the build-up, because this is the way black. That's the thing. The history of black people is so unique to the whole world, because we're the only group that has had actually a whole economic system built on our enslavement. Do you know what I'm saying? That the transatlantic slave trade was a whole economic system. People got rich. There are politicians, even in the UK, who there was I think Anonymous released a list. Anonymous, the hacking group, released a list. There is politicians in the UK whose families are rich, and they traced it back, and it's because their ancestors used to be slave traders. So that's the kind of history that we're working with here. So
I swear they still got paid up to
2015.
Yeah.
2015. People, the families of former slave traders were still getting reparations for slaves hundreds of years ago.
Where's our reparations?
Where is our? But then when we talk about it, it's
they weren't getting reparations. Taxpayers were still paying for the loans that the government took out. But you're right, it's completely wrong.
Well, yeah. Sorry, my mistake. But even colonial countries, a lot of colonial countries in Africa, are still paying France for slavery. Yeah. Literally, and that's the world we're living in. So even the way black people, the history of black people has been such that this has been building up for years and years and years and years. And it's like you said, they only see our reaction, and then when they see the reaction, obviously they see anger, they see frustration.
But also, what is wrong with seeing anger? Obviously the way that it's racialized is so wrong, but people have a right to be angry at this point. People have a right to. People are responding saying, oh, they shouldn't be angry. It's like, do you not see what is going on? That's what frustrates me the most. If you are completely clueless, these are people that are frustrated. These are people that are tired. These are people that feel that they will not be heard any other way. That is a last resort. No one wants to come here and start something.
Because
there is a problem, systemic problem.
Peaceful protests have been happening.
I know.
Peaceful protests have been happening.
And it's been making no difference.
And it's been making no difference. So then you kind of have to if you've got an issue that you need to tackle, and you try one method, and you try it again, 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 and no success, then you might need to think about changing up the method of, what you're doing. So. And
I'm actually for riots in an organised fashion. So in New York, there were riots where they targeted black people, came together, led by black people, and they targeted police cars. They targeted, vans. Of course,
I think that will get someone's attention. I think that's what needs to happen, really.
Being careful not to target black business, being careful who you're targeting, and making sure it's more
organised.
Not him though. Making sure, but there might be collateral damage. But I think we're at a point now where that is how you're going to be heard. Yeah. But what makes me sad, and when we look at the London riots, so many people are paying the price, people going to prison. So it's at what point? I don't want people being sent to prison or being caught. How much power do the police actually have? If everyone riots, what will the consequences be? I wouldn't want our people going to prison for. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
they got tracked down and they got
yeah.
I mean, the problem is that we have a group of people who, us, clearly have been through a lot of oppression, and then you have people at the top who really are unwilling to listen and they don't really care.
Yeah.
I don't even.
Why
think,
should they? I was talking to my
because
friends.
it actually it benefits them. The system actually puts them
That's
at the
what
top.
I'm saying.
So why would they give up?
Wait, if you're privileged, what is your incentive to give
Exactly. But then what? Who has morals?
Who
Who has
have
morals
money?
nowadays? Who has morals? It's 2020. Who has morals nowadays?
That's fucking facts,
Yeah.
But do you feel like, obviously in America it's so clear, like the racial
America's a different kettle of fish to the UK.
No, the UK is just as bad.
It's just
as
as
bad, I
that's what
think.
meant.
I wouldn't say it's just as
Yeah,
bad.
I
I
think
think it's terrible.
I think
say it's bad,
it's
but-
only because the police in America have guns. That's the only difference. But people are
True,
still
true,
getting
true,
tasered
true.
all
That's
the
true.
time.
Okay, no, that's true.
People are still
Even
getting
Rich- did you see that
Rashad
video of
in
Rich Street's
Stoke
dad got
Newington.
tasered the other day?
He was strangled to death like a couple years
He
ago.
could have died,
Yeah, Stretch's, as you mentioned,
Did you
Stretch's
see that?
dad.
didn't
So
see
I
it.
think it's still as bad. Like black people are getting stopped and searched. We've seen
Unprovoked
it,
as well. Unprovoked.
We've seen the videos on social media over the last few months of it happening quite regularly.
Yeah.
So I still feel like the racial profiling is still there. It's just like it's more silent. It's more like subtle. It's subtle. It's
Yeah,
subtle.
they love being
It's
subtle
definitely,
about it.
it's definitely more subtle in
Yeah.
this country.